The Kate Daly Show.
When you're a stranger, faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange.
I'm choking on a piece of candy.
Is that what that is?
Yes. My kids were teasing me. They say I eat old people candy.
Makes sense.
No, it does not make sense. I'm not that old. But they say I eat old people candy. Bitto honey. Is Bitto honey an old person's
It
candy?
is, yeah.
Is saltwater taffy an old person's candy?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I guess I do.
You probably eat ribbon candy at Christmas, too.
And I don't have it in a glass dish. No, I don't. Anyway, I say no to ribbon candy, okay? But Bitto honey is like... Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I didn't know it was an old person's candy. Make sure and text Birch. I'm sorry. The news today is just cracking me up. That the way the news whores in the media, all the way down to local news, are painting walls as if no one knows this guy, as if he's coming out as the savior of America when he's like, he should be over in China. That's really how he feels about who we are here as America, because he's been trying to destroy it for almost 20 years. But anyway, make sure and text Birch Gold 989898. Text them. Text my name as the message. That's all you have to send. KATE. Look at my eyes are watering from choking. Yeah. Anyway, and make sure and do that so that you can get some free information that'll really help you with what to do financially. They've got a lot of answers. They deal with this all the time, and it's what they're good at, and I trust them, and Ron Paul trusts them. We all do, and I'm telling you, these are the guys over at Birch Gold. This is who you buy gold and silver from. They're great to deal with. 989898 is the phone number. Just get the free info. That's all you're doing, is getting some free information. And send my name, Kate, Kate. All right.
There's another fight. You know, the Walls thing has taken the news off the Olympics, but there is another fight tonight with the guy against the women. And
freestyle domestic violence. Yeah. I love the Babylon Bee called it that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they've also, the referee for the fight has already been told that he has to warn the fighters not to punch each other in the testicles.
What has it become? Like, how sad is this? It's so sad. It really is so pathetic. Oh gosh. And I just want the thing to be over with. Don't you?
Please.
Oh my gosh. Why do we have to keep hearing about the Olympics? Just like the election, though. I feel the same way about the election.
I wish it was over.
We have 3 more months of you're going to want to gnaw your right arm off, or left arm in this case, of hearing about Hormala and Walls. I mean, my gosh. It was funny. Tom Woods, we had him on the show. He came out with his article and said, so Kamala chose a nutcase. Yep. Yeah, she did. They're both nutcases. They belong together. They belong with each other. But there was a reason. She had to find somebody less desirable than her, or at least unknown, because it's hard to find somebody less desirable in that party. So you have to go with unknown. And that's what she did. Thought she was going to go with Mark Kelly, but nope. That would not have been a good enough impeachment insurance for her. So, but anyway, I still stand by what I say, though, and what I think happens with this election. So I think it'll get used for all the wrong reasons. And I think that we are going to be looking at a huge downturn in the economy. Not just downturn. That's not even true. It's the worst crash we'll ever see. And that's ever happened. It's the ousting of the dollar. So it'll be the worst thing that happens to us. And are we ready for that? Personally, is anyone ready for that? I don't know.
I did hear, though, that, Kamala hasn't had a press conference since she's been the nominee.
She can't go off script.
But I heard the actual reason was she had to wait until they told her who her vice president pick was going to be. So
she's not doing a darn thing. She's like the worst case scenario puppet that's shoved in our face. I mean, the puppet that you want to strangle, the puppet that you are just so grotesque, right? Anyway, all right. Well, a couple of things. It was funny. I posted the other day about Disney and how we were told, and we were how we've been recently told that Tinkerbell did not come out and dot the I in Disney. Okay, don't you remember watching Disney? The logo would come on, and then, of course, she'd come out, and she'd go like this, and then, flutter her little things, and then she would dot the I.
Yep.
And she'd blow off, she'd go. Well, they started telling us that, especially the lefty loonies at Snopes, that wasn't true. That never happened, and that we are living in a crazy world if we think it did. So people started pouring through their old VHS tapes and coming up with the actual visuals of this happening, so you can see them online. And then they did the same thing with Sinbad. And we've done shows on the Mandela effect, but I just wanted to mention this because of where I think they're taking it. They continue to say, and if you look up Sinbad was a genie in a movie in the 90s, okay, they'll tell you that you're basically smoking crack, you didn't watch it, you have a false memory, they're certain of it, and there's nothing out there that says that he was, and the only person that was Shaq. And that movie was called Kazam. But no, there was a movie, and the movie was honestly called Shazam. He was a genie. This is in the mid-90s. It did come out. It's scrubbed from the actor's portfolio that's in it. It's scrubbed from Sinbad's. It's scrubbed from the writer and director. I think his name is Royce Adkin or something. They scrubbed it from all of it. Here's a clip of the actual movie.
Remember her by. We have our memories. They're real.
We have our memories. They're real. Isn't that funny that that's a line in this?
No one can take
And all of a sudden, they come out and here's the genie. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh!
There's Sinbad.
Should have took you long enough, Tina. Wait, y'all are not Tina.
Okay, there we go. There's a clip of the movie. Why are they doing this? I bet you could probably think of a few reasons because they're chalking stuff up to Mandela effect. Oh, it's Mandela effect. No, your memories are right. You did see a movie with Sinbad as the genie. It is scrubbed. You can't hardly find it on the internet. You can if you're really looking for it. What are they doing with this? They are actually creating a psychosis of sorts, especially in my generation and up that you did not see what you saw. You did not hear what you heard. You are a victim of your own memory, creating false memories. They're going to be doing this a lot more in the future because mental health is the new go-to for the government.
If they do enough of that, it would actually make some people question their own sanity.
Yes.
It would.
Yes. And it's going to get worse. So go do a Google search for me and look up Sinbad, a genie. Now, every single hit is, you're nuts, you're crazy if you think this, it's a false memory, did not happen. But you know it happened because you remember seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying, no, you confused memories. You actually were looking at Shaq. No, Shaq's movie came out like 3 years after this one. You're not crazy. The big, huge takeaway is that the internet has become our brain. We rely on it now for everything. You want to know something? You look it up on the internet. Now the internet's going to start telling you you're bat crap crazy. You're going to start to believe it because why? Because you've now relied on the internet to be your brain. Right? And it's a huge ploy. And I'm just hoping people see this for what it is. They have created a new mental health. All kinds of money is going into mental health now, so that they can deem and broaden many more people nutso. Because when a doctor puts you away, you won't fight it, right? The family won't fight it. Oh, the doctor said. Oh, the crazy the doctor said that this person needed to be put away and on meds. Mm-hmm. You won't question it, right? Or people usually out there won't question. So I'm just forewarning that this is going to become a bigger deal in our future coming up here because they know we all rely on it now.
Yeah, but there are ways to use the internet where you won't fall prey to that. I mean, you have to dig deep.
Right, still, but they will scrub it all.
Oh, yeah.
They are. They're in the process of scrubbing hardcore and then telling you you're nuts. I'm serious. I just watch for it. Be right back. Yeah.
Same principle behind burning books.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to The Kate Daly Show. All opinions expressed by the program participants